Traders often say that things just aren't the same since the pandemic.
The last few years have been difficult for businesses, and although uncertainty remains, traders on Main Street seem a little bit more upbeat than usual after what seems like a successful festive period.
The festive season has been very, very good for us. Brisk is a good word to use. And it's been different this year as well. We've seen a lot of cross-frontier people coming in, which I think is very, very good. It's good for Gibraltar as a whole. But I mean, let's not take away from the local population as well. We've done very, very well out the local population. And I think perhaps they haven't gone across the frontier as they have done in previous years.
The weather's been really warm this year. We're at hottest November on trade. So we did suffer a bit in November with the sales of like coats and nightwear and things like that. But the way Christmas fell this year in midweek, we had a really strong week in the final week of Christmas. So we pretty well matched last year's sales.
It hasn't been a bad year, but it's been a bit different. We've had supplies, so there were no issue with supplies this year. So that's good. But it started really late, and we will start to get a bit worried. But in the end, it was slightly better than last year, so can't complain.
Sales have gone well on Main Street, but online shopping seems to have been just as popular.
18 trucks a week.
18 trucks a week.
Yeah, because our hub is in Sevilla. Everything comes through Sevilla. So it comes in our DHL vehicles. Everything travels on DHL vehicles.
18 trucks a week.
18 trucks.
The GFSB is starting to get feedback from its members.
If we talk about the retail and clothing, they seem to have enjoyed good sales, as have the electronics in terms of phones and computers and gaming. We've had a good reports from there. The general trade in terms of liquor shops and spirits and tobacco have been down. That's been the general trend, as the differential with Spain has decreased. There's less incentive for people to buy those products, and that's the feedback we've been getting all year round. It hasn't changed in the Christmas period. We have heard that confectionery is up, so in the tourist trade at least, so people are looking for something different. The local trade has saved Christmas for the membership in general terms.
It seems the community has really taken heed of the message to keep it local.
We have had a very good December, Christmas period, and all thanks to our local market, our repeated clients from abroad, friends, families, all local, so we can't complain. Yes, our year has been lower than previous years, but December we can't complain at all.
Very strong because of the local customers staying in Gibraltar, that we've noticed that. We've noticed less tourists on the Spanish side coming in, or even expats from up the coast coming in, but we've had a very positive Christmas. Obviously the border complications are there, and I think the expats and the stamping of the passports doesn't help. So I think it's just a matter of time before the resolution of this agreement comes in.
Before the pandemic, you can see people were spending more, and basically things were just different. So basically year after year, after the pandemic, it's just getting a little bit by little better.
And what were people buying this Christmas?
A lot of engagement rings. People are deciding to tie the knot.
It's good to know that despite uncertainty and all the rest of it, love is in the air.